Listen to what this lady has to say. Thank you very much. Let's watch.
Hope you know if your husband no longer corrects you when you're wrong, he simply shows there is a problem. Are you aware? Hello, Zenation. Please let me your ears and enjoy your listening. So a lady was telling me that she's happy. I asked her why. She said her marriage has been going smoothly, that her husband doesn't talk to her about anything anymore, unlike before. That when she does something, the husband would correct her, tell her it's not good, do it this way, do it the other way. But currently, she's been noticing that the husband stopped talking about everything and anything else. And I said, wow. And you think he's right? She said, yes. I said, no, my darling, there is a big problem. You should be worried, more worried now than before. And she asked me why. I told her that when your husband stops talking to you about the things you do wrongly, it simply shows things have gone south. And this man, something is wrong with him. A man that loves you, a man that is still in that relationship with you, will always correct you. He will always want you to do things the right way. But you see, the moment he stops correcting you, my dear, you have to be really worried. And then she asked me why. What do you think made him start acting that way? I said, well, I'm going to shoot a video for this. So I've come to tell you possible reasons. The major possible reasons your husband has stopped correcting you. You don't have to rejoice, actually. You should be more worried, like I said. So please come with me to the reasons. Number one reason why your husband has stopped correcting you when you're wrong is that he feels it no longer makes any changes. Yes. When a man constantly tells you about something you're doing wrong that you don't want to correct, at some point, you discover this man no longer wants to talk. Naturally, men are not talkers. A lot of men would rather prefer to stomach that problem instead of telling it to you. So when you have a man who opens up to tell you, see, this thing you're doing is not good, please stop it. My dear, you have to really pay attention. Because the day that man wakes up and he thinks everything he does is just like pouring water on a stone, he will just go inside and he will never talk to you about it again. And that is not what you want. Because the moment he stops expressing himself around you, my dear, you have to be really, really worried. A man that loves you should be free with you, correct you, tell you things you're doing right and the ones you're not doing right, so you work on yourself. This simply shows your partner still loves you, he still cares about you, and he still wants to be with you. Number two, he's emotionally withdrawn. Listen, when your man constantly talks to you about something you should change and you're not making changes, he goes in emotionally. That time he sees that talking to this woman doesn't yield any fruit. Instead of wasting my saliva, instead of just talking and talking and talking, and then she sees me as someone who doesn't have any other thing to do, it's better I save myself the stress and also keep my sanity so that there will be peace. A lot of men would rather choose to detach themselves from you emotionally instead of constantly correcting you. Yet at the end of the day, they see no changes. So yes, this is another disturbing reason your man stopped correcting you. The third one is he feels his voice no longer matters. This is the worst height of it. When a man is with you, and this man, you've made him believe, you've proven to him over time that whatever he says doesn't hold water. When he will tell you something and you won't do it, he'll correct you about something you wouldn't adhere. He tells you do this, no. In fact, at the end of the day, it's always from one quarrel to the other, from one misunderstanding to the other. No man would want to do this with you. You know what happens? He just leaves you. Now he believes his voice is no longer heard. And the worst part of this stage is he starts looking for somewhere to experiment his voice, for somebody who can hear him, somebody else who can just listen to him and obey. Because at this point, you have grown past him. You've proven in all areas that you cannot listen to him. He cannot direct you. He can't tell you what to do. Men are naturally leaders. So whenever he's with you, he wants to lead you. Imagine him trying to do this and he's not yielding full. He wants to just ascertain that, yeah, I'm still a man. Just that the woman I am with doesn't want to listen. This is what this man is curious about. He wants to find out if he's the problem or you are. And the moment he comes into contact with another woman and he discovers that the problem is not from him, that there is actually a woman elsewhere who can listen to him and do what he says, my sister, is over for you. So yeah, these are the reasons, possible reasons why your husband stopped talking to you, stopped correcting you. Look at yourself, find out, does your man still correct you? Does he still want to tell you you're wrong here, you're right here? If you no longer see such things in your relationship, my dear, I am afraid something is wrong. Because the only person who has the tendency and the very highest level of tendency to perceive your mouth odor is the closest person to you. So if he cannot tell you you're wrong here, you're right here, then there is a problem. Imagine having a mouth odor and I'm very close to you. I perceive it and I choose not to talk. It doesn't show any sign of love. It simply means I am minding my business. I'm preserving my peace. I don't want problems. And it's not common. It's not a healthy sign of love. You should be worried. So please, if possible, you need to really sit up, retrace your steps, and get things fixed ASAP. And always remember that wisdom is profitable to direct. See you on the next one.
Thank you very much for watching. Remember, ignorance is a deadly disease. A word to a wise, is enough. Todo rubber.